And where do you think you're running off to? You're going to miss the best part. Don't you want to watch the homes of your fellow townspeople cave in and turn to ash? It's a sight to see. A happily ever after to the once upon a fire. Pity, I don't have anything to snack on for the show. Unless you plan to stay around so I can get a nibble of you. Not even a flinch this time. Are you past being scared that I'm going to tear into you? That's a shame. I prefer your scent with just a kick of adrenaline. Did I do what? Start the fire that spread across your town like a match to paper? Absolutely. I warned you that I would burn down everything that you owned, everything that you loved. If you couldn't give yourself to me. I thought exactly that. I thought that once you had nothing, all you'd have left is me, and as much as you're going to be stubborn about it, I know what loneliness can do to humans. Sooner or later, you're going to give in to me. Am I wrong? We'll see. Do you have your family? Funny, I didn't see them running for their lives like the rest of the townspeople. Are you sure you still have them? Wasn't that your home? Maybe they're there. After the fire stops destroying everything that you knew and loved, you can sift around the ash and possibly find some bones or teeth as... what is it called? Closure? Or maybe, just maybe, someone else got to them first. I haven't done anything to them. Yet. Since you have yet to give yourself to me and be my mate. I might be lying. I might not be. Are you going to take the risk? I don't think what I'm offering you is a bad deal. Swear yourself to me for the rest of your human life, and you get to see your family again. I swear you get to see your family again. Werewolf's honor. Ah, there's the flinch. What? You don't want to be reminded that you're swearing yourself to a werewolf? If you want to see your family again, you better get used to it. There are perks to being with a werewolf, especially if you like your pleasure with pain. Even if you don't, I'm sure I can make you like it. If you think that you have a chance against me, you're wrong. You have guts to even think of trying to come at me, but I can have them ripped out faster than you can blink. You're right. I can't live without you. I'd tear out my own heart after, if you decide to make me angry to the point that I turn you inside out. While I'd love to have your gushing heart in my hands, I'd like it more to keep you alive. So don't test me. Remember, you still wanted to see your family. They're back in my cozy little cave. You know, the one you stumbled upon and where we met for the first time. I miss those times when you believed me to be a scared, weak, and troubled girl. You brought me food, water, friendship, tried to ease me into being part of your town. Vega, you'd feel right at home, I promise. Isn't that what you said? All of that changed when you found me on a full moon. You should be grateful that you're still alive. The wolf likes you as much as I do. If she didn't, you would have been like the shredded meat of the sheep and cows of your town. We chose you. We don't agree on much, but this is something we both want, and if we both want it, we're going to get it. Really, it would be easier if you gave yourself to us. It would save you all the trouble. You can't lie when you say you didn't feel something for me before you knew I was the one causing the killings in your towns. Animal and human. I assure you it was for food. Fine. Mostly for food. You can't blame me for wanting to protect you. You call it whatever you want. You say possessive, I say protective. Now enough of this chatter. Are you going to come to the cave with me, or are you just going to stand around hoping I'll have a change of heart? Because I assure you, sweetheart, you die of old age before I even thought of it. Easy, bitch. Whether now or later, they're going to be ours. Alright, fine. You come on your own terms then. I'll be waiting. For the last time, I swear that you're going to see your family. I'll be waiting. Pick up some bread on your way back home, won't you? I don't think the bakery's burned down all the way yet. Sweetheart, that better be you, or else whoever it is going to be skinned for stew. Oh, good. It is you. Did you bring the bread like I asked? Oh, good. I have leftovers that this bread will go great with. Would you like some? We're going to have to do something about your manners, but I'll forgive you this once, since you've brought me bread. Your family is in the back. Follow me. Here we are. Use your inside voice, sweetheart. Yelling does hurt my sensitive ears, especially with the echo of my cave. I don't know what's got you so worked up and shaking them like dolls. I told you that you'd be able to see them. I never said that they'd be alive. I don't think shaking them is going to make them any less dead, considering all their chests are torn open. I thought you'd appreciate me giving them a quicker death than what I usually do. I just took my claws, dug it into their flesh, shoved the heel of my hand to break their ribcage, and tore out their hearts. Quick, easy, and absolutely delicious. I promise they only scream for not even a minute. I can move them elsewhere that isn't such an eyesore. I just prefer to keep my leftovers on the cave ground where it's cool. I'm not just going to let your family go to waste. And you helped me by bringing my bread. You have something else for me? Does it require me to move your family so we don't have an audience? No, I don't regret it. I told you when I burned down your town that the reason I did it is because I wanted you to have nothing else but me. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to try and get me on my knees to repent? Because I'm sure there are other things I can do on my knees that are much more fun. So what do you have for me then, Because there are a number of things I want to give you. Starting with... Would you look at that? You picked up more than just bread. You picked up a shining silver dagger. Burn me once, shame on me. While I think it'd make a lovely decor for our home, I do think we're better with gold tones. So how about you take that dagger and... Look who's getting bold. Look at you, straddling my hips, holding my hands above my head. If you didn't have the dagger hovering above my chest, I'd think you were trying to take me on the floor. If you're expecting me to be scared, I'm sorry to say that death doesn't scare me. Go on, push the dagger straight through my heart. Do it. I know you're angry at me. Go on and take it out on me. Show me how you really feel. Avenge those chunks of meat you call your family. Kill me, and then you'll really have no one. Aw, you sure you don't want to stay on top of me a little longer? Damn me. I've already been damned from the moment I was at the wrong place, at the wrong time, and a pretty little werewolf boy took advantage of me. I still have the scar to prove my damnation into this life. If you know anything about the damned like to damn right back. It's the devil's whole thing. So how about you stop trying to think that there's a God that's going to save you? You've been abandoned by God, just like I have. But I promise, I'll make hell feel like heaven. It irritates me that you don't ask for help. You're clearly struggling getting cleaned with your broken leg. Yes, it is why I'm sitting beside you rather than having my back turned to you, to give you a sense of privacy. What privacy you could have in the middle of the forest is beyond me. What is a werewolf compared to any other animal that can waltz by, that do not even seem to faze you? I was once human, yes. I don't think anyone would call the fangs, the yellow eyes, the piercing nails, and, oh, yeah, the ability to turn into an enormous wolf human. I look human enough. And that's enough to not be able to show yourself in front of me. Aren't we also lovers? Lovers shouldn't have to hide from one another. You didn't have to say anything. Your silence is enough to piss us off. Whatever. I said it doesn't matter what you think. It's fact. And because it's fact, you're really turning away from me now. You know, once upon a time, I'm sure you would have wanted to see all of me. I'm sure a part of you still does. Don't pretend you didn't hold any feelings for me before you found me on that full moon. No one would go through all the trouble that you did. For someone they did not care about. For someone they did not love, even if they did not know it yet. I saw the way you looked at me. The wolf felt your stare whenever we weren't looking at you. You were attracted to me. The way you held me when the nights were cold. The way you grabbed my hands to reassure me. The way you pressed our heads together to seal your promises to me. The way you tucked my hair behind my ears to see my face better. Those aren't actions that people do to others they hate or are disgusted by. Not much has changed about me now. I was a werewolf even then. I was a sadistic bitch even then. I just didn't have the need to be until you ran away from me when you met my other side. Everyone has their dark side, sweetheart. even you. The water feels great. Join me. I don't think I gave you an option, sweetheart. And anyway, I'm sure you'll feel really good being able to move around in the water without so much pressure on that leg of yours. Now undress and slip yourself in before I drag you in, clothes and all. You're out of food. As much as I'd like to hunt for both of us, I'd rather not deplete the animal population. Along with that, I was human once before. I know that there needs to be more balance in your diet. Fruits, vegetables, grains. I had food stocked for only a few weeks to get you situated in your new life with me. There's a town that neighbored yours to the west. You're going to go and pick up food for yourself and come back. I thought I was clear. In other words, I'm trusting you. I'm trusting that you know that you are not going to be able to outrun me for long, and that I'm stronger than anyone who will be willing to help you or hide you. These past few weeks you've been very well behaved. Do not fuck it up. Do you understand? Or I'll give you something new to cry yourself to sleep to again. You're to be back before dark. Here. I wasn't stupid, sweetheart. I made sure to dip into multiple houses in your town to grab as much as I needed for you, before burning it all to the ground. If you aren't back before dark, I'm going to hunt you. So mind your time. Travel up the stream and follow it when it forks to the west. You'll find the town in time. While you are at it, you might as well get new clothes to go into town with. While I don't mind you as you are, I don't want questions or concerns from the townspeople. I just got the smell of burning wood and flesh off my skin, so don't make me have to clean up your mess. Leave. Pick up some bread for me, won't you? Shove an elk in it, Kita. You forget, between the two of us, there is only one that was human. I know what they need. They need diverse food and social interactions, at least at the base level of customer to seller. Without it, they will lose all sense of health and self. Translation for you: broken toys are no fun to play with. If they fuck up, they fuck up. You get to tell me you told me so, and we both get to tear them a new one. I at least want to try to keep them as they are, as we knew them. There's no harm in trying. If anything, if they fuck up, you get to have a little more fun by tossing them around like a doll to teach them a lesson. That's what I thought. Come on, you raging bitch. Let's go blow off some steam. They're going to come home with different scents all over them, and I don't need either of us in a bad mood when we pick it up. You're back early. Jumpy, aren't you? Didn't expect me to meet you out here? If I didn't, would I have seen that look you had on your face before I startled you? Thinking I'm stupid is getting really old, sweetheart. The look you had on your face was of disappointment. I also noticed that you had significantly less bread than you had the last few weeks. I wonder why. Keep lying to me and I might just have to set you on fire to match that rhyme. Liar, liar, body on fire. Isn't that how it goes? Well, that's how my rhyme goes. You know, I swore I made the pattern obvious to you. Every time you try to lie or try to hide something from me, I find out. When will you learn that the truth will truly set you free? The lies will get you thrown into the deepest pits of the cave until you learn the importance of honesty through the teachers of cold, hunger, and loneliness. Better teachers than me. They have more patience. They can wait out your stubbornness. Since you aren't going to be honest with me, I'll be honest with you. I trusted you. I really did. But as the weeks went by, I noticed something. I noticed that you started coming with more bread and different types of bread than what I usually eat and what you usually eat, almost as if someone was recommending you other types. I noticed that you started looking forward to your trips and had a certain glow around you when you came back, closer and closer to your deadline of the sky going dark. It made me sick thinking that something out there was giving you that smile, that skip in your step, when it should be me. So, last week, I followed you. You practically ran to town. You picked up your usual meats and fruits and vegetables. You saved the bakery for last, and it didn't take long to find out why. I heard your heart racing. I saw your skin begin to flush. I saw where your eyes locked on. The baker girl who you could see from just outside the bakery through the window. That was enough for me. It explained everything. Oh, she's just a friend, is she? Friends can become more, you know. We were once friends, and look at us. We're lovers. Whether you consider us that or not doesn't matter to me. It's a fact that you will learn soon enough, but it looks like you still need to learn the basics. That now you're mine. You're only mine. I shattered your attachments from your town for a reason, and here you are, building them back in a different town. Do you want to see that town burn too? The wolf knew you were going to fuck up. She thinks we should have just let your body adjust to the food that we threw your way, and let you be grateful that you even got food to begin with. I tried to show you kindness, and this is how you repay me? You really think begging for her life now is going to make a difference? There's a reason why she wasn't at the bakery today, sweetheart. I was surprised I cleaned myself off before you came. You were probably dragging your feet through the forest thinking about her. What did I do to her? Why don't you come inside and see the new rug I made us? I haven't seen that face since you came to find your family's chest ripped open in my living room. Too bad you don't have any more loved ones I can do that to. But having you to myself is worth more to me than your delicious face of horror. You're shaking. Are you going to collapse? Are you going to finally fall for me? Do you really think you can run? You look like you can barely stand. Fine. Go on then. Run. See if you stand a chance. I'll even give you a head start while I snack on the bread you got us. Easy, impatient bitch. Let them think they're going to get away. It'll be fun to shred that hope with our claws. Looks like you made some distance, sweetheart. You really wanted to get away from me, didn't you? If you wanted to have a better chance, you should have hidden. It would have bought you more time. I almost didn't have to rely on my nose with how much racket you were making with every step on the forest ground. Stop struggling. I caught you fair and square. Now, how about we head home? If you play nice now, I'll be sure to clean up the living room and move the new rug where you can't see it. Have it your way. What a scream. I have to break your leg under my knee more often. You really should have stopped struggling when I asked you. At least now you have to rely on me. If you ever consider trying that shit again, I can promise you that you will not live to see another day. I know I told you I couldn't live without you, and I can't for long. But if you ever push me to drag my claws from your throat to your chest, only to dig them in to tear your heart out, I would stay alive long enough to say that I finally had your heart. You know, I didn't intend to cause you pain to the point that you'd pass out, but I suppose it works out for you. I don't know if I could run carefully enough to not move your broken leg and making you scream over and over. Not that I would mind. Let's go home. So much for being a predator. We would have been lucky to snag a rabbit if it didn't taunt us first. I don't know what you called those few wasted hours, but I wouldn't call it hunting.
Are you really going to blame me? You're the one holding us back.
You think I can't blame you, bitch? You are what makes up our animal instinct, remember? Humans don't hunt like predators because they can't. They need weapons. Last time I checked, you can't hold a knife in your paws, which means your claws and your teeth are the only weapons we have, and I don't have full control over either of them. If blaming me and swearing that I'm holding you back will make you feel better, then by all means, as long as it gets us food next time.
Next time? You mean we're quitting before we even got a bite in?
Muzzle it. We had our chance to hunt, and we blew it. We're going to head home, and we're going to hunt tomorrow when you've decided that you want to actually act like a wolf instead of prancing around the forest like a doe.
I'll show you a fucking doe.
Do you feel how weak my body is? We hunt any longer, and we will end up collapsing like prey. Isn't your pride hurt enough? Do you want to be torn into by a cocky, oversized cat?
Bring up that cat again. I dare you. I'm only agreeing to save time and energy.
Good. Then let's head home before that happens. We're home. Well, don't you look cozy? Did you have the pleasure of eating dinner tonight? That makes one of us. Yes, we did go hunting, but we somehow came up empty. She blames it on me, I blame it on her. In reality, we might just need to hunt in a new area. We've hunted the same 4 areas since we wanted to stay close to the cave, but our scent is lingering for too long. It's scaring off the good prey. We aren't hungry enough nor pitiful enough to start chasing squirrels, or even worse, birds. The last thing we want to do is go into town. Do you want to get more people killed, sweetheart? We're pissed and hungry. A person even looks at us wrong and we're going to tear their face from their skull as a nice snack. Not that we mind, since if we kill one person, the rest are on the table. You wouldn't be able to go back to that town unless you wanted to be chased by an angry mob. If that happens, I will so graciously have to protect you from them. I'd have leftovers for weeks. On second thought, that sounds like a great idea. Thank you for suggesting it. Shall we go to... Changed your mind? There isn't someone else in town, is there? Someone that you're protecting. If you thought tearing someone's face from their skull is bad, just wait until I get my claws on anyone you have eyes on. If you say so. Remember, I will always find out the truth, one way or another. Thinking about you with other people isn't helping my mood. Are you really trying to help the situation, or are you asking me to take my anger out on you? What do I mean? You truly have never been with someone like me. How boring. Haven't you ever used someone to take your anger out? To release all that tension? Turn a bad situation into a good one. You really are trying to piss me off more. That wasn't an invitation for you to tell me your previous sexual escapades with other pathetic humans. Mere humans can't do what I can do. I have the stamina, strength, and the speed of a wolf. Which means, if you can't keep up, well, that's just too bad for you, isn't it? Now stop talking before I tear your tongue from your mouth. I'd prefer to keep it intact. Since telling you led to pissing me off, how about I show you what I mean instead? Sweetheart, that better be you. If it isn't, I'm going to give you to the count of 3 to leave me be before I tear your feet from your legs and watch you try and get away before I end you. Count yourself as fortunate that I'm not in the mood for prolonged torture. If I had the energy, I'd tear off more parts of you, piece by piece, until you're begging for me to show you mercy and kill you. Considering you're still here, you're either one hell of a masochist, or you're indeed my sweetheart. You're getting soaked from the rain. Come settle yourself next to me. It's dry here. I'm not sure whether or not I'm disappointed in knowing it's you. I could have used a more violent distraction. No, I'm afraid you wouldn't make a good distraction. I'm trying to distract myself from you after all. And anyway, you should be asleep. You could say the same about me, but you need the sleep more than I do. I couldn't smell if it was you because a wolf has given me some privacy tonight. My overthinking irritates her. I don't sleep well when it's raining, and when I can't sleep, I think. The rain reminds me too much of my first night as this. You remembered? Yes, it was raining the first night you found me. You happened to find me mere hours after I was bitten. That's why I was covered in blood. My blood. The way you panicked over me was the only thing that comforted me that night. It was raining, and I remember being so cold despite the blazing heat of the change raging underneath my skin. The wolf hadn't emerged yet. She couldn't give me her heat as she does now. At least, without changing. I found that out later on. I remember knowing what was going to happen to me. I knew what bit me. I considered in that cave if I was going to live to grow into a monster that townspeople hunted, or end my life as it was, though I barely lived it. I was leaning towards the latter, really, until you showed up. Who's there? Leave me be. I said leave me be. What do you want from me? I have nothing but the clothes on my back. What are you doing? That hurts. Have you no mercy? If you're going to kill me, just do it already. I remember feeling my heart race as you were going through your bag. I was expecting you to unsheathe a dagger and end me as I asked. Looking back, it was odd of me to think that you could just kill some random girl you came across. But then again, I kill most people I come across without them asking me. You're helping me. I didn't ask for your help. I said to leave me be. This is not your wound to dress. I remember being so frustrated. How was I granted the curse of a werewolf bite and the blessing of someone like you in the same night? I didn't understand what the world was trying to tell me, if I deserved to suffer or if I deserved to survive, but regardless, I knew I wasn't going to win this fight with you. I let you help me. I let you think you were saving me. My name? It's Vega. My name is Vega. I don't know what bit me. I lied, not knowing what the lie would cause. I was walking through the woods, trying to get home when I was attacked by something. I managed to fight it off, but I didn't see what it was before it ran away. Before he ran away. Not even able to face what he'd done, or was no longer interested the more I fought. I've never been able to decide. No, I don't remember why I was in the woods that night. But then again, I lost a lot of myself to make room for the growing wolf inside of me. After that, you asked if I was hungry. I couldn't even tell. Pain does that to you. It's a selfish feeling that wants to be the only thing felt, and gods, was I feeling it. Though, the first aid you performed did help. It was the only thing I felt until... Wait, you have to leave to get food? I felt something in my chest. Was it panic? Panic that you weren't going to be true to your word and leave me as I was? Panic of being alone as the monster was settling itself in my body? Whichever it was, I pushed it down. Oh, how proud I could still be, even in that pain. But you showed me I had nothing to worry about. From that point on, you came back, again and again and again. You came with food, you came with clothes, you came with little gifts to add to the cave that would eventually be my home. It was all going well until you wanted to push for more. You wanted me to come home with you. You told me, promised me, that I'd feel right at home. If only you knew how wrong you were then, and just continued what we had. I wonder how different things would be. Would you still have that fondness for me then? Would you still have been able to find yourself at ease in my presence, instead of... Never mind. I do want to be with you more. There's nothing I'd want more than to be with you, but you have to understand that I can't go with you. I don't want to go with you. I don't care for anyone else but you, and I don't plan to. It would be a waste of time to bring me into your town, especially when we can just be how we are right now. Here, we don't have to be bothered by others. It's like a whole world to ourselves. Instead of asking me to go, Why can't you just tell yourself to stay? Your family isn't going to be with you forever. Eventually, you're going to have to branch out. Why not branch out here, with me? I'm sure we can manage. We can bring so much more into the cave and make it into a proper home. Together. I don't understand why you're fighting me. What's so great about this town? What does it have that I can't provide with just a little more effort? We can find food. We can make clothes. We just need one another to talk to. She was right. She told me you were never going to choose me, even as I am now. No one. She's no one. I think you overstayed your welcome. Don't come for me tomorrow night. I was trying to warn you, but you didn't take it as a warning. I remember that last night before the full moon. By then, I've gotten to know my wolf in the times that you left me alone. We had nothing in common besides you. She wanted a mate, a plaything, and I just wanted you as you were. I wanted the cold nights with you holding me close. I wanted promises sealed by our foreheads pressed together. I wanted the reassurance with my hands in yours. Kita, however, knew that I wouldn't get what I wanted, especially not after you knew the truth. Day after day, she whispered things and coaxed out a dark side I didn't know I had before you. It's a side that you know now. The side that was triggered after you left. The full moon is at its highest. We should change our hunting route, especially with how much I've been letting you change on your own. Do you want more meat or not? I know that route is easier to run, but if we don't start forging more paths, you're going to deplete the population, and you'll be left with squirrels and birds. Almost. Oh no. What are they doing here? I told them not to come for me. Kita, you can't. We have to... Sweetheart, run before... No, please. Stay a while. I really wanted the chance to meet you in person. It's on the tip of your tongue. Tell me what I am. Oh, you used the proper term. I thought you were going to call me a monster. But you called me a werewolf. How respectful. Really, you should have seen this coming. Did you really buy that a random forest animal attacked her? I warn you, if you leave now, we'll burn down everything you own, everything you love. Did you think we'll let you leave that easy? No, we want you too much for that. We love you too much for that. If you disobey us and don't give yourself to us now, that you finally know the truth. Finally know all of us. You'll pay the consequences. Choice made. I've wondered just how different things could have been if you listened to me and didn't come for me that night. I wondered just how different things could have been if I just told you earlier. Would you have left, still triggering this side of me, or would you have done what you've always done? Grabbed my hands to reassure me, press your head against mine, and promise that you weren't going to leave no matter what. I don't know if I want the answer anymore. The rain has stopped. We better get going before it starts up again. I have to ask, if I did want an answer, would you have one for me? Something's wrong, and you're not telling me what it is. I'm not stupid, Wolf, despite what you think of humans. We haven't gone hunting for days. Well, that isn't out of the ordinary after we've had a large kill. We've had nothing bigger than a deer the past week. You're restless. You've been restless, yet you haven't been wanting to leave the cave. You're avoiding something in the woods. You've made that clear. What is it? We share this body whether either of us like it or not. You can't keep expecting me to follow you blindly without question, especially if it's something that you, of all creatures, are avoiding. I've known you to not fear a thing, yet here you are, cowering like prey. I wouldn't be pushing as aggressively if it was just the two of us, but we have something more fragile in our care. While you want to pick them apart, I want to keep them in one piece for as long as we exist. So if you sense imminent danger, I need to know too. You stubborn, mangy bitch, I'm going to... Sweetheart, it's late. You shouldn't be up right now. That's a question you should be asking the wolf. I'm not quite sure what's going on. All I know is that we haven't been able to sleep well lately. She's been on the edge for reasons only she knows and refuses to tell me. It's starting to get on my nerves. I'm half tempted to collar myself with a silver chain until she barks out an answer. But I'm not much of a masochist. I'm not sure whether you heard that we haven't been hunting, or if you've noticed. Either way, it's too late for you to go into town. I'm not the only monster that lurks in the woods at this time. And anyway, the town's meat isn't as fresh as I'd like it. I like my flesh still warm with the draining life. I'll go out hunting tonight, rest assured. I can't have you worrying about us no matter how pleased it makes me. Worry makes humans in particular do stupid things. You'll watch the cave for me, won't you? Shut it, Mutt. It's been days. If we keep this up, we'd be lucky to catch a rabbit with the amount of energy we have. Or lack thereof. We're leaving tonight. I have no problem fighting you every step of the way, if you choose to continue to have your stiff tail up your ass. We won't stray far. I'll give you that reassurance. At any sign of trouble, and we'll head back. Unless you want to tell me what's keeping you cave-bound, so I can have more sympathy for your bitching. I didn't think so. We'll be back, sweetheart. Don't stay up too late. I don't understand why you aren't transforming. You know I hate hunting in my form. It isn't meant to hunt like yours, no matter how much the change has developed it more than ordinary humans. Damn! Where did that deer go? Why the hell aren't you speaking to me? Usually I have to threaten to muzzle you. What's got you like this? You know, it would be easier if you just told me what's got your fur on end. We're getting nowhere. You avoiding this will just lead to... That isn't the deer. What is that? I don't know this scent, but it's familiar. Wolf, talk to me. Transform. Do something. I can't run as fast as you in this form. Fuck this. You picked the wrong territory to stumble in. Leave now, or show yourself. I'm not in the mood for games. That was a wolf growl. I didn't think there were actual wolves still roaming in this forest. Kita, I spoke too soon. You aren't a wolf, but you sure as hell aren't human. You're...
a werewolf, just like you.
This isn't your territory. I've been in this territory since I was changed. You don't belong here.
Tch, no need to get territorial. I'm just passing through. I won't be here long enough for you to notice any of your prey missing. My wolf just sensed yours and wanted to assure that you weren't a threat.
That I wasn't a threat? My scent should have coated every tree in this damn area. If anyone would be the threat, it's you. Your passing through has caused me and my wolf enough trouble. You're to leave now.
Down, girl. If I had the choice, I wouldn't be here. But I unfortunately have my hands tied. I'm escorting a human, and humans need sleep, if you didn't know.
I'm not one to patronize, dog. I still remember very well what humans need. But I also know that it won't kill them if they have one shit night. So pack up your human and leave my woods.
You know, it's a damn shame that you're so fucking anal. It's been a while since I've met another one of our kind. It would have been nice to have a friend to writhe in pain with every full moon.
You're so full of shit.
And so are you. You're putting on a tough face for someone whose wolf has her tail between her legs. What? Have you never encountered another one of your kind?
So what if I haven't? Does it really matter? You watch your mouth when it comes to my wolf.
Or what? You'll bite me? What's that going to do? You're a little late, pup. An actual big bad wolf already did that. But if it'll make you feel better, then by all means.
I'm not going to keep doing this all night. This game of mental tug-of-war is getting old. Find another mutt like yourself to play with. You're going to leave now, or there's going to be a problem. Your human will be left without their guard dog. Or maybe I'll be doing them a favor. What's someone like you doing escorting a human, huh? You sure that they aren't just a to-go meal? Or maybe another werewolf in the making? A mate? How sick.
I would never bite another human.
Another human? You've bitten one before? So you are a threat.
Why would that be a threat to you? It looks like that day has come and gone, pup.
Stop calling me that.
Unless you have a human yourself.
Leave. Now.
You better be careful, pup. You've made it clear that you don't know how to control your emotions. If you don't watch that temper of yours, you can end up making the same mistakes I did. I did it in these woods, you know. I lost control. I went after this poor girl who was at the wrong place at the wrong time one stormy night. I didn't even know what I was doing until my teeth were deep in her shoulder. She fought. Oh, she fought. If only she knew what spilling my blood would do to her. I was going to win. If it wasn't for a strike of lightning that brought me back to who I was. It was with that control that I ran. I ran knowing what I did to her, and knowing there was nothing I could do to stop it. Moral of the story, I learned some emotional control. It looks like your wolf has more of it than you do, but it's only a matter of time before the tables are turned, and all you can do is clean off the blood afterwards. I didn't even see her face. How fucked up is that?
Pretty fucked up, considering that you're looking at her face right now.
What?
What are the odds? What are the fucking odds? She knew it was you. She knew it was you this entire time. But she couldn't tell me. Because she knew I'd want to see you. I'd want to finally see the face that damned me to this life.
What the fuck are you on? Wait. You're saying you were the girl? You were the girl in the woods. That can't be right. I remember your hair being longer and...
I had to cut it. Blood really mats it. If you stuck around instead of running like a coward, you'd know.
You think I ran because I was a coward? I knew what I did. I wasn't running away from it. I was trying to keep what was left of you alive. If I had even the slightest idea that it was you, I wouldn't have told you the story.
So in that case, you would have told anyone that story, right? The story of a lesson learned rather than a life taken. It would have been better if you finished what you started. I don't remember shit before this life. Do you understand how much that's fucked with me? All I have is this, when I had so much more. You took everything from me, and all you got out of it was a nice story to scare the puppies. Isn't that right?
It isn't like that.
But it is like that. You ran with your tail between your legs. You didn't bother coming back.
How could I come back? I had no control. I had to get help, or there would be more stories like yours.
Oh, lucky me. I was the one to finally push you to get the help you needed. You know, I didn't have any help. I sat in a cave and helped myself, all while keeping it together for a human that I haven't turned, despite being with them almost every single night since I've changed. I went through so much pain, trying to figure out what I did to deserve this. I relived the memories for months, trying to figure out your face. The face of the one that did this to me. And here you are, just passing through the place where it all ended for me, without so much as a guilty conscience.
You don't think I felt guilt? You don't know shit about me. I have agonized over what I've done, and spent all this time since then doing what I can to assure that it never happens again. I know I can't take back what I've done to you, and I know no amount of apologizing will make up for what I've done. But you have to know, you didn't deserve it.
Shut up. I don't need that shit from you. I should kill you. Tear you piece by piece. Take everything from you, like you did from me.
And I wouldn't blame you if you tried to kill me. But I'm not going down without a fight. My wolf wouldn't let me. You'll lose, pup. I have more control than you do. Your lack of control will get you and your human killed.
I said shut up. You don't know shit.
Oh, but I do know shit. More shit than you do. Your wolf even knows. I want to give you a fair fight. Work on your control, pup. And I swear by the next time we meet, you're more than welcome to take out all the pain that I've caused you, if that's still what you want.
You won't hide like a coward.
No, because I deserve what you want to give me.
I'm going to kill you.
And I'll try to stop you. And for both of our sakes, I hope you win. The sun is rising. We've taken enough time away from our humans, don't you think? Until we meet again, pup.
I'll have your head on a stake. Count your days, dog.
We'll see.
Damn you. Damn you. Damn you. Damn you. Shit. I don't know why you're blaming me. We were in your form, not mine. You're the one who needs to hunt, not me. You're the one who has the so-called animal instincts, not me. It's not my fucking fault. You're not gonna push your issues on me. I have enough issues on my own. If that's what you think, you're more brainless than you are bitchy. It doesn't fucking matter. How many times do I have to tell you? It doesn't matter if I was stronger, if I was smarter, if I was anything more. I can't be anything more than this. I can't be anything more than what you let me be. And that's nothing but a fucking werewolf. A shit one at that. Is that what you want to hear? You want to hear the deprecation you've been beating in my head since day one finally come out of my mouth? Will that get you to shut the fuck up for once? I've been working with you. No, I've been working for you since day one. Despite my hatred of you and what you've made me into, I have followed you and gave you everything you asked for to make this life even a little bit less miserable. Yeah, miserable. Do these newfound abilities really outweigh all that I've lost? Outweigh all the bitterness and anger that replaced anything soft and kind that I had, any compassion, any fucking humanity? Damn right, fighting isn't going to do anything. It's never done anything. But gods, it's better than rolling over and letting you take over. There's one aspect of humanity that is still going strong in me. It's stubbornness, to the point of stupidity. You say I'm babbling, I say you're bitching. And this is the time we give each other space, so I don't slit my own throat and watch your blood spill out. You've hunted. Your needs are met. Go. I don't know how much of that you heard, but if you're coming here to try and comfort me, it isn't going to work. It's the same shit, different day. I'll be fine. Shit. Right. I need to take care of this. I didn't get attacked, if that's what you're thinking happened. We were out hunting. The wolf went after an elk. It was a feisty one that tried to run into us to buy time to get away. It was a close call. We avoided the antlers, but didn't realize how close we were to a ledge. We took a step back, lost our footing, and took a fall. Bitch let me take most of it. Nothing's broken, but there's a lot to clean and patch up. You're asking if I need help? You aren't going to try something while I'm like this, right? Because you will regret it and turn out looking a lot worse than I do right now. I'm not in the headspace to threaten you. You should know the consequences by now. I'll trust you. Let's go to the river. I don't know how I could forget that you know your way around with first aid. It's how we met. Feels like a lifetime ago. Everything's different. We're different. You look like you want to ask me something. You have me at your mercy with those tools in your hands. More or less. Just ask it. Yes, I did mention that I took most of the fall. I usually am the one who takes most of the pain. She claims it's to make me stronger. I think it's because she's a sadist. Or she's a coward. Maybe both. It's hard to explain how the wolf and I work. It feels like every day we're finding out something new. Not even she knows everything. At least, that's the excuse she uses when she pushes my limits in seeing what I can take. Extreme temperatures, intense water pressure, high falls. I don't know if it's the same for every one of our kind, but from what I can tell, I can feel whatever she feels in her form. Our wounds transfer from form to form.
If her front leg gets hurt, my arm will have the same pain and vice versa. She can't feel whatever I can feel. She can't feel what she doesn't want to feel, whether in her form or mine. I figured it was because I'm what's actually real about us, in a sense. I don't know if I want to keep talking about this while you're actively patching me up. You're right. I could just go on about how I'm the victim here, in hopes that you'll take pity on me, that your heart will soften and all will be forgiven, and we can go on and live happily ever after. But I'm not a victim. I can't be a victim. Not after all I've done. Especially to you. As much as it would be in my benefit to have you see me in this way, I don't regret anything that I've done this far to keep you with me. You're the only thing keeping me here, keeping me sane, keeping me human. You look like you have another question. Out with it. Now that question I didn't expect. You're wondering what she feels when we're together? You mean when we fuck? Don't make what we do sound romantic. It's anything but. Especially with what I'm going to tell you. She can feel what we do. She likes to. She likes taking some of that pleasure for herself and away from me. She thinks she has a right to it. A right to you. You don't know how many times I've fought with her about you. You don't even know her. You knew me. But she likes to think we're one and the same when it conveniences her. No. She isn't there every time. You'd be a lot worse for wear if she was. She's the one who really pushes it. She's rougher. She's stronger. She likes leaving marks. She likes taking control. I'm not sure where her likes stop and mine start. I just know I want you in every way I can have you. Even if it's softly. Even if it's slowly. If it's you, then I don't think I can really ask for more. You don't have to tell me that. I know I'm different when I'm not with her. You knew me before I let her turn me into what she wanted. She brings out the worst in me and muddies what little understanding I have about myself. What about you? I'd like to think you could bring out the best in me. But between the two of you, is there really a middle I can fall into? She has a lot more power over me than you do. No, she isn't here now. She'll wait until I've recovered enough. She'll probably be back later on tonight. She can be coaxed out, sure, but I don't really do that. And I can feel when she starts wanting to come back. It feels cold on the inside and burning on the outside. What are you doing? Are you really curious to see how different sex is when it's just me? Or are you just touch-starved since it's been a few weeks? She isn't going to be happy that we're doing this without her, especially after the fight. She's going to notice something is off with you when it comes to her. You're right. She isn't here. This is between you and me. She doesn't have to know.